Hi Taurus, this is Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Taurus, this is going to be one of their true intentions in love. It is. I hope you guys are all doing well here. And Taurus, it's going to be your love reading between you and somebody else, but the whole reading could be switched back and forth. Yes, it definitely could here. And I feel like you're dealing with some type of a situation here, and maybe you are not even dealing with it, but you're not trusting it. Maybe it's not really in front of you, or it doesn't live at home with you, something like that. But in the past, you were looking for a sign. You were trying to get a sign here. You're really concerned about something here. There is an issue at hand, and there's an issue or problem that you are trying to resolve. Right? In the past, you may have been looking for a sign, like maybe to about this concern. This is about somebody you love, the beloved Taurus. Sorry, Cancer. Sorry, Taurus. This is about somebody you're really in love with. And interestingly enough, the drunkard is here. Nobody really wants a drunkard, right? Maybe you are drinking a lot right now, Taurus, but sometimes the drunkard is to just leave everything. And maybe you want some type of a storm, right? Because, yeah, it could be, maybe you are feeling drunk with this situation. It could be that simple. It could be, let's have a look at that drunkard, because, it's kind of bizarre for you to want the drunkard, right? I feel like it is, unless you want a drinking partner, right? And it says, a wasteful output, someone not to be trusted, a good clear out, self-indulgence. It's possible you want to indulge here, maybe you've been stuck in the house too much from, cancel culture and all this BS. Right? It's a possibility here, depending where you live. And, definitely if you're on the West Coast or New York too. Repeating patterns in a project or relationship which are not useful. Take flow of your energy. It is caught up in a whirlpool going round and round to no good effect. How could you channel it better? Check your outpourings of feelings and responses. Are they useful? Only you can truly transfer this and will make the changes necessary. Maybe you just kind of want to, this could be about you too, possibly, but there's somebody you're in love with here, right, for sure. And the drunkard, the sweet sensation of memory can be repeated until its impressions become weak and wasted. Yeah, you're drunk in love with somebody here. That's what that is. True remembering is not the vain, bubbling, mumbling search for a name lost in the days of youthfulness. The glass ought not to be lifted to ghostly images, for they are contaminated and stink like a drunkard's urine. OMG. This could be about you repeating past efforts. Maybe you don't want to do that. It's a possibility here. This can talk about repeating patterns in a project, right, that are not useful, or in a union, an excessive reaction, an emotional storm, which will pass. It's possible you want something to pass here. I feel like in some way you are kind of drunk in love with somebody here. Yeah, right? Yeah, I feel like you could be. Let's get a few oracle cards for Taurus and their person. See what we got for Taurus. The mountain is here, Taurus, and the mountain usually says everything is surmountable. It is not insurmountable. You can get through your problems. You can with the mountain. And the dry desert, there's definitely a dry spell here. The dry desert can talk about something that is not worth, it's just too dry. There's no more love, there's no more water, nobody's watering, or watering the situation or investing in it. Let's see so your person got hurt by somebody. Yeah, I'm using my cards here. Let's see, maybe it's you though. Let's see what else we have for Taurus and their person. We have the card of they'll be back. Same cards always come up here. It's funny. They don't trust you. Okay, Taurus. So I'm not sure why they don't trust you. It doesn't mean that you were sneaky or cheating. Sometimes people don't trust because they're jaded and they have their own problems, right? Or their past issues. They could be in a dry desert situation here, and that could be it. I feel like you want somebody here. And they are kind of a coward, they're afraid here to maybe come and be with you. It could be here. Because you're fearing the actor, like somebody lies to you. They're like always playing a role. Let's look at the sign for Taurus. In the recent past, you got the sign. Why is that there? You could have saw one. You could have needed one. It could be advising you to watch for one with the Star card and the Two of Swords. I feel like you were looking for a sign whether or not you're going to heal the situation with this person. Maybe you think they're drinking a lot right here with the drunkard, right? Yeah. And your current energy is the concern, with the Emperor reversed. This could be saying you just feel kind of like you don't have a lot of will and determination right now, or a lot of control over a situation, and this is why you are concerned. Could be about Aries, Six of Cups, somebody from the past. And the beloved is in your challenge, Taurus, with the Five of Swords. So there was already some maybe manipulation in the past, or maybe they have to sabotage somebody. It's a possibility here. I don't like to say that all the time, but there's somebody in the past you're really in love with, and I don't feel like you're with them. And you're fearing like they're going to lie to you over here, the actor, maybe about somebody else, right? Yeah. Let's see what else is in your challenge. You could be, I feel like you could be feeling despair right now in the challenge. I feel like you want to know if they're coming back. They'll be back. They don't trust you is because maybe of what they have done themselves. Yeah, which is kind of wild, right? But that's how that's how things are. Can be. The Page of Pentacles, you want something new with them. The Drunkard card is what you're hoping for. Queen of Swords. You could be hoping to, like, yeah, because drunks repeat they repeat the pattern. Yeah, this has to do with the repeating pattern with the drunkard. I feel like you are trying to figure out if this person comes to you, if they're going to bring you a repeating pattern. Yeah, I feel like that's it. You could be maybe concerned if they're leaving another situation too, possibly. Seven of Swords. You don't trust them. That's what this is about. See this oracle card right here? You don't trust them. Your fear is the actor. Why would Taurus fear the actor? Three of Pentacles and the Chariot card. I feel like you're doubting them. You think they're going to come with lies or something like that. It's even showing up right here. Like you're not sure in this reading if you guys can work things out. I feel like that's it. And if you're going to have victory with them. There's somebody that you're really in love with, a beloved. And you know there was problems here with this person, with the dry desert and the mountain. But they could be living that situation themselves, right? The mountain always, tells us that we can overcome any of these problems, any and all. The Benefactor, and then they have the Two of Cups in the recent past. So let's see, the Benefactor is about, somebody who is the recipient, right? They are the ones who enjoy everything, right? They get to kind of like, And let's see what this is about. And we have, you are in a position where you're able to give as well as to receive. This is in the past for your person. In fact, it is vital that for whatever sustenance you receive, you are able to pass on nourishment to others. This is not about counting up costs and debts, but about responding wholeheartedly to need. A gift, a sponsor or supporter who will help you. A person who gives you much, something of great value that deserves recognition, a source of good luck, a part of your life that has warmth and vitality with the Benefactor. The Benefactor, I thought it was the recipient. It is not. That's the beneficiary. Come on, Denise. The Benefactor is somebody who gives, right? Who provides benefits, right? Good, they provide. And the person who cares and is anxious for the welfare of another, whose hand grasps their shoulder in sympathy, and who claps with joy and encouragement, such a person is the Benefactor. The Benefactor brings an abundance of wisdom and understanding to each situation, illuminating it, meeting its insufficiencies and revealing its inherent possibilities. To be a Benefactor is to receive and pass on blessings. So in the recent past, this was your person's energy with the Two of Cups. And it's my belief there's another card. This is not absolute or complete, I should say. Let's get another card on the Two of Cups. For Taurus person. Why is the Two of Cups there? And they have the Queen of Wands. Your person is probably Aries, Leo, or Sag, Taurus. And the Five of Wands. So they were really, in the past, your person was really overwhelmed. I feel like they wanted to come and be with you and show you love, right? With the Benefactor. Yeah, I feel like they did. They wanted to show you that they cared in the past. They could have felt really challenged to come forward. This reading is about two people who want to be together. That's what this reading's about. So they have the Coward right now and the Devil reversed. I mean, which is kind of interesting. Maybe they're Capricorn, but let's see, why is the Devil there? And the High Priestess and the Page of Wands. Your person's taking some new step here. Maybe they're walking away from a Capricorn or a Pisces or Scorpio. But the Coward card, I feel like, talks about not being a coward. Yeah. I feel like it is about somebody who was a coward for a long time, like too afraid to come after you, Taurus, something like that, and now they're getting their balls. Yeah, totally. Let's look at the Coward and see what it has to say. Freeing yourself from the impingements of all forms while still registering their impressions is to live. Yeah, that's deep. Remembering all the names and consequences that echo and perpetuate themselves in life is to experience. Studying all your inner responses and drawing your conclusions with integrity is to know. But experience without knowledge is cowardly and incestuous. Wow. Are you living with a lie? Yeah, this person was afraid before to look at their real, what they really want. Yeah, they are not. I feel like they are releasing themselves here with the Devil. They are kind of releasing themselves from their cowardice. What would be the very worst? And let's see, ask yourself what it is and if it is holding you back. Is there something that you need to tackle? What would be the very worst that could happen if you abandon that lie or take on that need? If you can face that worst case scenario, then you have nothing else to fear. Yeah, we're supposed to fear like we're supposed to conquer our fears about the things we want most in this lifetime or the things we love most. A betrayal, a person who acts as a traitor. This is the Coward. Yeah, cowards are traitors. They are, you guys. All these people who are running things, yeah, they're cowards. They're all traitors. We could sit here and talk about it for a long time, but you don't have the time. Let's see what we got, because it would take so long because there's so much that they are doing for the demise, right? So let's continue here, though. An area of life in which you are falling short or selling yourself short. Fear of the unknown, having the wisdom to hold back rather than rushing in recklessly. Okay, so this person here is all about, I feel like they're releasing, unless they're a Capricorn, they're releasing themselves from their fear. That's what they're doing right now. Yeah, they're releasing themselves from their fear. I feel like it's to come forward, to have a new path here. Their challenge as a disciple, it could have been learning. And I feel like it is learning. Or maybe teaching, but the disciple is about discipline. Yeah, and learning how to conquer your fears and things like that. Why is that disciple card there? The Nine of Swords. This is your person's energy. They're really worried here. King of Swords. I mean, they could be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, right? They could be in the challenge. They could be really worried here about some type of a decision with the King of Swords. They could be like, your person could actually be learning, like their challenge is to learn something that they don't really want to hear. I feel like that's it. Yeah, interesting. In the past, I feel like they wanted to come and show you their love, but they didn't come. They were really challenged here. And there could have been other people involved as well. Could be a Pisces, Scorpio here. Six of Swords. Look at that. This is your person's challenge. I feel like they're afraid you're going to leave them. They're going to learn that you're leaving them. Six of Swords. Maybe they have learned to leave somebody, though, too. What they want is pride and the Eight of Swords. And pride sometimes is an ending. Yes, it's a strange card. So your person feels really stuck here. They want to release themselves from this energy. Eight of Swords. I feel like they're all tied up here. And they feel like it's holding them down. They have fear. And they feel like there's no way out, possibly. Let's look at pride. Because it's, you know, far more than just a typical pride. Yes, it is. And this is, you may be in for a shock. Unless you can step back and look at your position with a more objective eye. This could be about somebody who is conceited, the need for real assessment. Yeah. I feel like your person here is, I feel like they are learning something here. And I feel like they want to know something. I feel like they had too much pride and they were kind of a cowardice in the past, like afraid. Afraid because I feel like they've done something here. Something. Or maybe they were afraid because they were in another union. Or they were afraid for many reasons. People are afraid for many reasons, right? A golden triumph, pride, in which you can enjoy for a while, but not forever. Your person, for me, looks like they're leaving somebody here, but in their leaving, it could be, too, that, like, they're leaving somebody, but they're worried this is not going to be forever if they come with you. I feel like that's it. Because they look like they have they look like they have courage to come forward now. Whereas they were in fear before with the coward. I feel like your person felt challenged in the past because they couldn't bring you love. They could have thought you were the benefactor, like you were the person who really gave like genuine love. Your person, their challenge could be learning that the decision they made is not a good one. They're afraid this isn't gonna last forever. I'm pretty sure here. And part of their plight is that they have a lot of pride. I mean, look at the cards here. The drunkard is showing up, the benefactor, the coward, and then pride. Yeah, this person has lied in the past or dumped something like that. Or played little games or something. And you're afraid they're going to continue with the games. That's it. You cannot rely on the past. This is why your person's afraid. They want you back and they want to be with you, but they're afraid of this new endeavor or this step out here. Yeah, they have a little bit more courage than they did. A person, this is showing up for them in their desire, possessiveness, the public eye, a person who is blocking progress through pride. Yeah, your person has too much pride. This is what happens when you know, women or men are like machismos. You have so much pride. Pride is just a front for, I'm not talking about when you're proud, when your kid, you know, brings home an A in math. I don't mean that. I'm talking about pride and ego here. This person has pride and ego. Taurus. That's what you're dealing with here. And so now they're making a decision to come be with you. But in that, they're like, you know, with that decision, they didn't have this courage in the past. No. They're concerned here if they come forward here that it's not going to be forever and they might be leaving a situation. Yeah. So let's see. Where the rest of the cards at? OMG. Here they are. Let's see what we got here. Why do they have the Eight of Swords? Eight of Cups. Yeah, see? That's what I said. If they leave somebody, Eight of Cups, they're afraid here that it might not last forever with you. This is why they were afraid before, Taurus. You might have been tough with them. I mean, even if they lied in the past, you might have said, look, MF, pull any more BS on me, I'm going to sick, I'm going to sick the bikers on you. The edge card is what they are fearing here. See? They're afraid here to be in transition. The edge is like an ending or a transition. They're afraid because they're married to somebody, or this could be just afraid of you, Taurus, with the Hierophant there. Your person has, like, they lost a little bit of faith here. Like, they really want to come be with you, but they lost faith maybe in that you have faith too. And the Lover's card. They're afraid of this choice. Wow. We're going to go to the extended, Taurus. I want to see this extended. I really do. We're going to look at the current dynamic between you both and how they feel about you and how they're seeing the situation. We're also going to see the underlying energies to paint an even more clear picture of what they hide or what you don't know about them, Taurus, and their true intentions or their outcome. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much. You guys rock for sure.